Ooh, Susser tree bark over here. Wait, what?
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Yeah, but finish the master... Oh, yeah, the masterwork weapon. That's where the Susser tree bark.
The plans and the Sousa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all.
Oh, we have...
The forge at the blacksmith's house should do.
Yeah, we have that. We have that. And there's also people... Oh, right, of course, Filro. I do wonder if Filro was around before. We have some of these things that I'm improperly collecting. Was around without the bad creatures summoning friends. Probably. We got icy crystal. This crystal is freezing to the touch. No matter how long you hold it, shallow grooves run along the bottom, as if it used to be attached to something. Oh, right. It's cold to the touch no matter how long you hold it, because under the assumption that you would warm it up and bring it to the same temperature. So it's an endothermic crystal, basically. It's probably for a weapon, because it looks like a spearhead. And scribbled notes over here, I'm just going to read them here. And let's see. Scattered notes are scrawled by a chaotic hand. Protector ellipses. Guardian of the adamantine forge. From magma rose, only in magma destroyed. Hot, period. Hammer, period. Hot, all caps, period. Hammer, all caps. Exclamation mark. Where, exclamation mark, triple question mark. A small map is drawn underneath, marked by numerous, quote, X, unquote. The following words are scratched beneath it. Dorn knows, all caps. If I have it. Oh, this is inspiration. Yeah. Dorn knows. We should, you shouldn't dance there, Karlak. We maybe want to go back to where we fought the drow. And, see...
Room for more?
See, there's something up here. See if Dorn was the fella that we killed. I doubt it. Oh, actually, the journal might tell us. So let's send that to camp so it doesn't prevent us from casting spells. And let's cast a spell. Speak with the dead. Oh. Save the game before. Because I don't know if this fella... I don't know who killed this guy, basically.
You killed my beloved. Away.
Your beloved. You're confused. I would never harm someone or something. I suppose as beautiful as your beloved. What the fuck? Why would I say something? Do I know who his beloved is? It is a very difficult check. But we don't mind that.
Yes. So beautiful.
Who are you?
Forgotten, forsaken.
Right. You lived among those creatures?
My pack found me, fed me, gnome flesh.
Right. Your notes mention a quote guardian unquote. What is it?
Protector of the adamantine forge, born from hellish heat, in hellish heat, destroyed.
How did you come to be here?
Chasing mystery, riddle, lie. The adamantine forge.
Where would I find this forge?
Location was Durham's task. I learned of the Guardian.
Who's this Dorn?
Friend, enemy, like Zargrim. Three seek adamantine forge. Only one of us may find.
spell's power wanes, you can ask no more questions.
That's why I was confused with the names, because the there's 3 of them. And Dorn is the 3rd one, I think. Zargrim, I think, is the one that we found. The name sounds familiar anyway, but it's not the first time we see that name for sure. And I believe it's not the first time I say the name sounds familiar. But either way, Susser Bloom. I didn't want to ask about the tree because I don't really care. Let's send to camp, and it's just more of these hooks. So we're. It's. I don't. Why would the how? I don't think so. Right. What I was gonna read about. No, there's nothing here. Yeah. What I was gonna read about is. So that's omelet's done, and it is about the Adamantine Forge for 1. We found a memory shard about that revealed the location of the Adamantine Forge. Yeah, but it's not marked on the map, so it's likely that it's in a later chapter. Yeah, finish the masterwork weapon is what it is. We've got the Susser bark. Now we need to head back to the forge. We will do that. We will do that indeed, and I will just activate this. What is it called over here? Susser tree. Yeah. It's a nasty place is what it is. Very nasty place. Pile of bones. And intestines on the floor. I mean, Larian does enjoy their intestines on the floor. That is just a common thing that they do. Yeah, it's just how it is. Let's look around a little bit more. Pork loin over there. That's weird. Why would there be pork loin over here? I thought the fella ate gnome meat. Let's save as well. Oh, didn't I want to? No, I've already short rested. This goes up. Right. To this place. There's carrot. Yeah, there's definitely food. And a half-eaten gnome. I am confused about the culinary decisions made by that guy that died. The Filro person. And a tattered scroll. Apparently a quest item. We'll read it shortly. Pouch didn't have anything. We got some fish. Not much else. Oh, don't do that. There's a crate here with not much. Yeah. So what is this thing? Tattered scroll. An unfinished magical scroll of questionable quality. It's a conjuration scroll marred by teeth marks and dried slobber. A few words emerge from the muddle. Skerin Ixen Svelg! Exclamation mark. Magma, 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 magma. I wonder if that's a puzzle. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, but mostly 2, had a lot of puzzles. Well, I'll say a lot, but it had a few puzzles. Like, literally sometimes in the dialogue, you would be asked to answer a riddle, or just, you know, come up with a conclusion for a secret. But some other times it was just interacting with the level, and that was part of the puzzle. And a mixture as well of both, sometimes. So yeah, it seems to me like this. It seems to me like this Guardian is probably going to be only defeated by figuring things out. We all failed survival checks. Good for you guys. Good for you. Figuring out how to drown it in magma.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in.
I know what this is for. I'm gonna put a bundle of autumn crocus next to the tombstone. And we also found some just before, so that was very nice.
The wind softly rustles the flower petals. Somehow, the grave feels whole again.
Narrator. Narrator, please. What do you mean, somehow? I know exactly how it feels. It's got autumn crocus in it. That's how it feels whole again. It's... Right? It is not somehow. It is the how is the very... It is there. We know. We know how the how. Either way, let's move on. I'm also over encumbered again. That gets old so fast. You know what I can do? Shift, click everything into there.
This disc is embellished with Tirsu script.
What? Consuming parasites. You can now consume Mind Flayer parasites from your inventory to unlock new Illithid powers. Look out for sources of parasites in the world, including infected corpses. No, I will not be unlocking anything. That was the disc. What? That caught me so off guard. That caught me so off guard. Well, I'm definitely pushing. I'm sorry, Lazel. It's this. I don't. Look. I need to talk to you.
Speak.
Yeah. Oh, it's not like that. Sorry. I mean, I need to talk to you about this. No, not that one. This one.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet.
Go on. I want to hear it.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
And if it's true, it sounds like Vlaakith betrayed Gith and seized the throne.
She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
I look forward to finding more of these, as it turns out. So I still don't understand why that cutscene happened. I don't know what she had in her hands. I think it's because I gave her the Mind Flayer parasite specimens. Let's find out. Right?
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Nah, I'm gonna close my mind, actually.
You are not ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
It's pretty obvious. I mean, if you go back and watch the same dialogue, it's pretty obvious that it's pretty obvious that the Dream Visitor is written to sound obviously like the parasite talking to me. It might have a twist at the end. We might be, there's twists and turns and red herrings and all sorts of stuff, which is fine. But it's, as of right now, we're like, they're written to be suspicious as hell. That's what they are. The Dream Visitors. And I'm definitely not consuming that. I think, well, we can't really tell who they are. We can't tell what the parasite is, and we can't tell anything. We're just along for the ride. But I think there's room for part of what the Dream Visitor tells us to be correct, especially when it comes to you know, freedom for both of us, especially from not being turned into an illithid. I think that would be really nice. I would appreciate not being turned into an illithid. So, that's where we were. We came from here. We're going north now, I think. Yes, we are. But I'm pretty sure, apart from the chasm creepers and things like that,
Bag of holding.
everything is clear. Put it over there. Oh man, look at that. 43 out of... That's amazing. I love that. I love not being over encumbered. Honestly, this game would benefit from just not having inventory weight. You should just have a unified inventory, because that's what it has. In combat, you can drag and drop everything. It has a unified inventory without limits, apart from carry limit for your own character. It should be rebalanced, but like, for example, your character cannot pick up anything. If like, my character is really weak, 8 strength, I think. You should be able to tell from here. It's 10 strength, actually. 10 strength. So imagine my character cannot pick up anything heavier than 50. You know, just rebalance like that, because that is a gameplay condition. That's a thing that matters for gameplay, is picking up stuff, or throwing people around. Stronger characters can do that. So it definitely should have a unified inventory. But what do I know? I think that means we've explored everything. Huh. Pretty good. Pretty good. Well, I say everything, but not necessarily everything. So, let's go back to the mushroom places so I can deal with the husband. The what? Noble stock, the mushroom.
I knew I was forgetting something.
What?
Sorry, love.
Absolutely worthless. Bloody worthless.
You forgot?
I should speak up.
Hey, dude.
My friend. Bibberbang. Curious. Beautiful. But dangerous. Next time. More careful next time. For certain. Thank you. For your help.
I'm glad I found you when I did.
Me too. Yes. Very glad. Someone's got to look after Derek. Anyway, what were you saying?
How'd you end up trapped like that?
Noble stock. Yes. Derek needs noble stock. Mushroom. Good stuff. And a ledge. Yes. I was on a ledge. Crumbled to bits. And I tumbled down.
You must be keen on mushrooms if you're willing to brave the Underdark for them.
The shop. The shop needs all we find. Bone cloaks. Baldur's Gate. Anything sourced here. Very high rate of profit.
I figure, yeah. What is noble stock exactly?
Mushroom. Powerful. Dirith wants it for a brew. She's very good, my Dirith. Very good at a brew.
Mm-hmm. Are you feeling alright? It seems like you get confused easily.
My words get away from me. You'll have to ask Dirith. She knows the ins and outs.
Yeah, fair enough. I did notice his one line where he didn't say Underdark. He's just sort of said it another way, which Oh, he might stutter. That'd be interesting if that is the case, because I don't... I know some people who have a stutter, but I don't know personally anybody that has a really, really bad stutter. But I do know that people from watching television and things, I do know that people who have a very strong stutter have to go through speech therapy and stuff, and one of the ways to avoid it is to just say things differently, because they get stuck on one particular word and they just go say something different. So he might have a stutter, yeah. I'm gonna show him the noble stock.
Did you take that? Dirith wants it very badly. Very, very badly indeed.
I don't know if I took it to... I don't know if I took it. So I have it. It's this thing. Restores a creature to full health and removes all conditions that negatively affect it when consumed. So I can take the noble stock and eat it. Or I can tell him to do that. It'll make you feel better.
How long have you been down here? Think, Balin, think.
I wonder what kind of condition he has.
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
It's a miracle he survived. You should take him home.
Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
It seems like there's no love lost between you two.
Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
Oh. So it's not a stutter, it's dementia or something to that extent. Now that's settled, tell me what you're really doing down here.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
Could it cure Balin's memory loss?
Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half a half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it.
Alright.
To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Balin. Go on then. Hand it over.
I'm gonna put my hands... what will he do with it?
Sell it. What else? Worth more than its weight in gold to folk back in Baldur's Gate. There ain't much it can't cure.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to her.
Thanking you. I'll be on my way then. Look, I do thank you. Come visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. I run a shop called Bone Cloaks. Balin nearly sunk the shop to pay for a drink. When he was of his own mind. This might allow me to hang on a little longer. You take care out here.
And we got Gloves of Uninhibited Kushiku. The wearer deals an additional 1d4.
Think, Balin.
Oh yeah, right. The wearer deals an additional 1d4 with throw attacks and attacks made with improvised weapons. That's alright. I don't think we need gloves of any sort. What's the, there. Yeah, we all have gloves, so I'm just going to send it to Kemp. So, the reason why I chose that, besides being the sort of more readily sort of good option, as it were, just sort of like,
This'll do wonders for the shop.
you know, doing what I said I would do and trusting her in instincts and stuff like that. Actually, it is related. My choice is related to trusting her instincts or trusting her word. The quest is interesting though. It just puts you in a position that video games often do not, which is we have to make a decision here about a subject that we're not readily familiar with, in the sense of, you know, we don't know if she's lying, we don't know, you know, maybe she's exaggerating, or for many other reasons there's possibilities that we're just being partially told the truth, and I think. Yeah, I don't know. I never really found out what else she was doing around here, but I think it was just a bone stock, or whatever the thing was called. But RPGs in particular don't put us in places where we make a decision about things that we're not, you know, that's none of our business in a way, right? If we were to make an actual decision as people, we would need a lot more information about this. But the reality is that it is none of our characters' business. And evidently, the higher likelihood is that she's absolutely telling the truth and that he was abusive, and yeah. So there's really no.
Died down.
There's the possibility that she's lying, but it's most likely she's not, or at least if we were to take her word as if she were a real person, which she isn't because she is a video game character. So the writers might be telling a different story, but I'm just gonna. Take her. Why is Glad here? What the fuck? Why are you here? I didn't kill you here. What the hell? That's weird. Either way, that's pretty good. All right, so that solves or finishes everything we have down here in the Underdark, I think. Yeah, I think so. So we obviously have to take the boat, and hopefully we won't find more guards because I think that was a that's just how it is. We will go to the Blighted Village. And then from here, we definitely have the place with the forge. Where is it? Is it this?
See.
I don't know if it is. It is. All right. I don't know how this is gonna go. Or, right, of course I don't know how this is gonna go. My point is, I have no clue how this is gonna go. What next? We know the process, right? So it's a tree bark. Okay, now that's burning. Oh, my character said something. The bark is in place. Now for a great sword, dagger, or sickle. Well, how do I decide that? Do I need to combine? I think I do. I don't know if I have any in camp. So let me just go to camp. This is a new camp. Hello. It's the first time I see it like that.
No traps, please.
There's wine racks here with bottles. Either way, we might have something here. Yeah, we don't have it here. Let's try a shop.
Need anything else?
A great sword.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Well, do you have a great sword then? Doesn't seem like he does. Oh, I might have sold him. Yeah, he keeps my stuff. There it is. It's expensive though, but we'll get it. Yeah, this guy's getting good things. The wearer gains 1d4 bonus to throw damage. That's interesting. That kind of goes with the gloves that we got. Ring of Fling. You know what? I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna give it to Karlak and see if she likes those gloves. But either way, let's buy the great sword back.
Sylvanus be with you.
Indeed. And we're back over here. So, I want to see what kind of gloves you have. Reason's Grasp. When you end your... Yeah, that's kind of nice. And in terms of rings, she has the Momentum, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I'll give her the ring, because it might be good. And that's it. So, let's put this to the test. It is this, for sure.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The sword is complete.
Finish the masterwork weapon. Oh, it's a +1, unfortunately. A 2d6 +1. Well, the +1 comes from not me, importantly, because it comes from the weapon enchantment. Because it's a strength-based weapon, I have 0. Proficiency with this weapon type gives you Pommel Strike, Lacerate, and Cleave. So a normal weapon. Silences targets on hit, however. That I like. Is it versatile? No. I like that. Karlak. It does the same amount of damage as the Sword of Justice. You know what? I'm going to use that. And I'm going to send the Sword of Justice away. Because I never used that thing that she had. You also have new things over there. Send that to camp. What is that? Brace, ranged. Oh, my god. Spells showing up all over the shop. Why are things like that? Why did you change all the places? Interesting. Yeah, it moved everything around. That was wild. Yeah, she's gonna be able to throw things, because it is a thrown weapon. All right.
No one back home will ever believe
So
this.
that was that mission, and let's go upstairs.